it is nice to see you all, and it was great to see so many of you for our Beef and Beats fundraiser right before this. I hope you have full bellies and are ready for some music. In front of you right now, you have the 6th grade band. And our 6th grade band has been working really hard lately to pull together some fun music for you all. We wanted to show you a little bit of how much they've grown, so we're going to start with a song that shows off some of our different sections. The first time through, you're going to hear just our woodwinds playing with the percussion. That's our flutes and clarinets and saxophones in the first couple rows. Then the second time through, you'll hear just the brass in the back row playing with the percussion. And the third time, we'll all play together. You can kind of hear how we've grown as individuals as we've been playing. So, welcome to our concert, and here's our first selection, Peter Gibbons. I don't know if you could tell, but we actually split the melody as well there. Only half of our students were playing the melody at the time. So we're working really hard on part independence, which is a big thing for 6th grade, learning to play on your own and maybe not with as many people with you, and to pass parts around, to share that melody, to make it sound like one seamless song. Our next song is also going to incorporate a little bit of some independence. And the song that the 6th graders adore so much is called Taco Truck. And in this song, they have 2 different parts in their book. They have an A line that has the melody, and they have a B line that has the harmony. Now, this is a game we like to play in class, and it really helps them work on their ears and being able to balance and making sure you can hear all the parts. So we like to play Would You Rather. So I have a little stack of Would You Rather cards right here. I'm going to ask somebody to pick one of these. And then, depending on which answer the students choose, will determine what line they're going to play. So they don't know right now whether they're about to play the A line or the B line for you all. So we're going to test it here. See any volunteers in our front row to pick our Would You Rather card? So you just got to pick a card. Oh, here we go. Excellent. Let's see what we have. Ready, 6th graders? All right. All right, we have, would you rather read books or write stories? So 6th graders, think about it. If you would rather read books, you're going to play line A. If you would rather write stories, play line B. Yes, you do have to choose one, even those of us that may not enjoy reading or writing. All right, so let's see how this goes. Our third selection is a Japanese folk song. This is one that they're really big fans of. It's incorporating some new notes that we're learning. We're adding dynamics. We're adding phrasing, which means making the music sound as pretty as it can. So, will the percussion need another moment to get set? This kind of takes us into the vibe for the rest of the 6th grade portion. If you look ahead in the program, the last piece is a battle of the samurai. So we're heading over to that kind of portion of the world. We're going to start with this Japanese folk song. Now that we've set the mood, we're on to our last piece, and only the sixth grade band's second real full piece of sheet music that they've ever played. It's called Battle of the Samurai. It's been a lot of fun for them to put together. All of the wind players up here in the front get to unleash their inner percussionist in a sword fight halfway through the song. But yeah, we've had a really good time putting it together. We're excited that we're moving towards more sheet music. We're enjoying getting to play things that are a little more complex, have more part independence. Just more fun in general. Right, sixth grade? Yeah. All right. They're enjoying it. They're just over it. So we'll get the percussion another 10 seconds to get set up, and then we hope you enjoy our last selection for sixth grade, the Battle of the Samurai. Transition as quick as possible and be back with you in a few moments with 7th and 8th grade band. And we're back. That was pretty quick. Good for them. All right, so in front of you now is our combined 7th and 8th grade band. This band has been working on some fun music on this concert as well. Not going to delay too long. I'm just going to let them show you what we've been working on. Our first piece is a great concert opener called On the Horizon. Hope you enjoy. So, before our next song, we have a special guest joining us for our next song, so we need to stall for a minute. So, Kyle and Jaden were your lovely 50-50 raffle ticket salespeople this evening during Beef and Beats. So they're going to come on up and we are going to pick the winner while we wait for our guest. Kyle, Jaden? I have the tickets up here. I saw many Kyle's arm wide full of tickets being sold, which I think should now be a standard measurement. So, I have our winnings right here. Looks like the winner will win $254. Wow, that's a lot of Kyle's worth. So, I'm going to hand it over to them. They're going to stir these tickets up and pick us a winner.
Alrighty, so our winner is, you can pick please, Jane. The winning number is
9,
6,
7,
3,
6,
9.
7,
Again, that is 9,
6,
7,
3,
6,
9.
7.
Alright, hopefully this was enough time for our special guest to arrive. Our next piece is Jurassic Park, truly a classic. Great music, very entertaining. Okay, we're ready. All right, this was a highly requested guest from the middle school students. And straight out of 90 million years ago, we have with us to play the triangle, a dinosaur. All right. Alright, I'm gonna give the T-Rex a triangle because, you know, short arms can't really reach any of the other instruments. So I hope you enjoyed Jurassic Park. Dinosaur playing a triangle. Can't say I've seen that one before, but now we all have. Alright, so... as they're getting set and moving around, our last piece is called Wagon Trail. Wagon Trail is by far the hardest piece of music that this band has put together so far this year. It involves a lot of different styles. It requires a high level of musicality from them. I hope you've noticed that they have developed a really nice group tone. We're working on our dynamics, working on making things as interesting as possible, not just putting the notes on the page, but trying to really make music out of it. And this has been a great opportunity for us to work on it. So this is our final piece for the 7th grade band, and then we'll have the high school choir. So we hope you enjoy Wagon Trail. All right, in just a moment, we'll get our high school choir out here to sing some pretty songs for you.
jobs as music educators is to introduce different styles and genres to our students. So for this concert, we are working on art songs, spirituals, and folk songs. So what you just heard from Sit Down Servant was a traditional spiritual. And students learned all about syncopation, it's their favorite. So they learned how to deconstruct rhythms, how to like break them down to their simplest form, almost like math. And then they learned how to count them, more complex rhythms on their own without me having to tell them what they were. So they worked this song top to bottom on their own rhythmically because it was more challenging for us. But I would say they love syncopation now. So our next one, Set Me As a Seal, is one of our art songs that really taps into the Sullivan verses 6 through 8. And here's Set Me As a Seal. Before we wrap up with our last piece, I do want to thank our music boosters for a wonderful evening of dinner and supporting all of our musicians. I would like to thank Katie Graber for not only playing for us tonight, but how many years has she been accompanying between the elementary concerts and our high school concerts. So thank you, Katie, as always. She's a great asset to our group. Our last piece, Old Joe Clark, is a U.S. folk song, and it's actually a mountain ballad that was popular among soldiers from Eastern Kentucky during World War II and afterwards. So Joe Clark is an actual real person. He was a Kentucky mountaineer who was born in 1839, and this song tells the story of Joe Clark, where he slept, where others slept, what was in his house, full of stuff. You'll have to find out. Here's Old Joe Clark. Oh, I have to say, I'm sorry. This was brought back from our fall Ohio Wesleyan Honors Choir participants. We brought this back, and our section leaders, raise your hand, section leaders that taught this to your sections. So, round of applause to them for leading their sections.
All right, okay, we're good. All right, so this is our high school band, and that was your classic All-American March opening to a high school band concert. So I hope you enjoyed that. Our next piece is called Three Folk Miniatures. I neglected to put the names of the movements in the programs, but as the title would imply, there are 3 different movements. Each one is a different folk song from Canada that was collected and written out for band. So that'll be our next selection. This group is actually on their first of 2 performances for the week. On Saturday, we will be traveling to Westerville Central High School to compete in OMEA large group competition. What that means is we're going to take these exact songs that we're going to play tonight, we're going to go play in front of 3 judges who are all much more experienced band directors, music educators from across Ohio. We're hoping for a positive rating from them, but we're also looking forward to getting feedback in our clinic session that we get, where usually a retired band director will get to work with our group and give feedback. It should be a great time for them to learn, for you to learn, and get some really valuable feedback in that setting. So we are very excited for that. And for tonight, up next we have our 3 folk miniatures. are rapidly approaching our last piece of the night. The one thing I did neglect to mention about our contest on Saturday is the time. If you're interested in being a friendly face in the audience, we are performing at 9:30 a.m., bright and early. It's the high school's favorite thing. But if you want to be there at Western Central High School, 9:30 a.m., I'm sure they would love to see some familiar faces in the crowd. We're going to get ready for our last piece now. Our last piece is Timepiece by Randall Standards. Randall Standards is probably one of the biggest names in band music at the time, and you will hopefully be able to see why. He manages to write exciting enough percussion parts to keep all 12 of our percussionists busy. He writes some really interesting music, great themes. As the name might give you the idea, this piece plays around with time and that concept a lot. So we're going to be in time signature 5/4, so one more beat than you might be used to toe tapping to. You're going to hear the little cuckoo clock theme a couple times throughout, and a couple other little hints to time and clocks, and that's kind of the theme of this piece. Before we do that, I do have a lot of people to thank. The boosters who support us all the time, all of our administrators here. It's a great place to be a musician. Thanks to all the support from our administrators, our custodial team for helping with setup, tear down, all those types of things. Really, it takes a large community to put events like this on, so I'm very thankful to all of them. And with that said, we're on to our last piece, Timepiece. so much for being here. Hope you enjoyed the concert and hope to see you at the next one. Have a good night.